So, I've been having a very interesting couple of weeks. Prior to that, I was on top of the world health-wise. I didn't think it could get any higher than how amazing I was feeling. And then, bam, I got real low. Um, and over the development of my lymph node swelling and 6-day migraine and back pain galore, um, bringing me to today, which is about 2 weeks and a few days of all of this interesting symptoms. um, I find out that, well, yesterday, find out that most of the clinical doctors um, conclude that I have Lyme disease. Woo! And in order to get an official diagnosis, I have to, well, I had to, I already completed the procedure, get a lumbar puncture. That was fun. Oh yeah. um, so, I've been going through some extreme emotions over the last couple of days, which is funny because over the last couple of months, all I have been was happy or super friggin' happy. Um, and yeah, it's been quite a trip, to say the least. Um, I really have a big issue. I think the biggest emotional problem that I have with this is how I'm saddling actually wanting to go for like treatment. Wanting to go for I don't know, like believing people. Like I'm with my mom, and she's my grounding on the physical society, and she whereas where I generally find myself is with the artsy community. Not that my mom's not artsy, but she's more of like go to the doctors and do all this, and I never go to the doctors. I don't even take like pain medication for when I have a headache. I never have headaches, so I don't need to do that. And I eat my most preferred diet is a raw food, yummy diet. Like I love veggies and I love eating healthy, and that's where I am. That's why I treat my body so well. It's so important to me. And then here I am with this head scratching, experience trying to figure out what the frig. Like I believe everything in our lives comes to us for a reason, and this is an amazing experience that I'm going to, become stronger and better and more loving and just and learn so much from. But I also believe that self-healing and that medications and things are not necessarily, like the medications we ingest are not necessarily the be-all end-all, and that we medicate through our foods and things like that. But right now, it's like I feel, especially while sitting at the hospital, like everyone that surrounded me was in this one particular side of society that this is where we are at. We are part of this chemical clan, and you can only heal through this. And not to mention, we're in this hospital that's like dingy and in a gurney in the middle of the hallway, and it was not a healing environment. And yet, I always find myself surrounded by unbelievable people. Like the people that dealt with me were just amazing nurses and practitioners and whatever. They really were joyous people. Like, give or take a few who were running around, but yeah, I'm really, I feel like I'm in a pickle right now. It's just like I don't know what to do. They gave me this like pill bottle full of like neon blue pills, and they're like you have to drink it with a full glass of water. because it'll irritate your throat, which it does. Like one of the pills going down, I was like, I can feel my throat closing up, and I don't know what's in these pills, and I just want to cry. And it's like, what am I doing to my body? All of these things that I don't want to be doing, I'm doing, you know. And then now they want to stick me on an IV intravenous antibiotic thing, and it's just all the while I'm just thinking like, wow, it's just my friend has a son who had leukemia, and what that little strong boy went through, being poked and prodded. And in Canada, if you have a child that has a deadly disorder, disease, or whatever you want to call it, if you do not put them through the governmental procedures that are like guidelines for what children should go through, that you are termed unfit and will get your children taken away from you. So if you choose to go through a naturopathic way of healing, then you will not have your child anymore. And wow. And as for, you know, like the timing sequence, it's almost as if, yeah, you feel cornered. Like I feel cornered right now. Like I just, like they say, never corner a rat. Like, frig man, I was ready to explode a couple times, like just attack people. I was just like, let me be, let me think about what's going on, because all of a sudden now I'm like tomorrow morning at 9:30, I'm going to be hooked up to an intravenous, taking in this antibiotic directly into my veins. And that's so overwhelming. And I know, like, I've read up on Lyme disease, and that doesn't sound fun either, so I guess I'm just, you know, rowing my boat down that stream. In my heart, I know that everything's working out as it should, and that, you know, maybe I need these chemicals in my system for some reason. I don't know. But, anyways, yeah, if you've ever had or know someone with Lyme disease, hey, please, you know, want to share some information with me, I'd be ever so delighted to receive. Um, Other than that, I just want to share my confusion with the different aspects of, you know, they say traditional medicine being the pill medicine, and like homeo natural medicine being the new age way. But in reality, that's actually switched, because traditional medicine was herbs and natural healing and energy work, because that's what it was, far, far, far beyond our current society. And now we've come to the scientific society, which is our new age approach of take a pill, you know, eat your pain, you know, just cut right to the point, instead of doing a holistic approach of your entire being. But anyways, yeah, I'm in a pickle jar. I wonder if they give out brownie badges for Lyme disease. So I could collect that on my sash of things that I've completed in my daily life. Lyme disease, lumbar puncture, uh, antibiotic intravenous. Yeah, I think it would be much more fun for me to, if they gave out like a specific like sticker lollipop badge that said that they'd completed this stage in my life. All right, well, thanks for listening, and I'll update soon. This is weird. Like I uploaded all my videos to YouTube so that I can get them off my computer. So I just delete them. Like I'm finished with a lot of those rants in my life, so I don't need to hold on to them. But after watching every one, I was like sick, sick, sick all the freaking time. And then up to about maybe a year ago, mostly what I was doing was artistic videos and fun videos, and I wasn't sick in any of those because I haven't been sick in like, man, ever since I stopped working at the lawyer's office that I was working at while I was sick all those times. And yeah, so now I'm inspired to make a talking video, and I'm sick. So maybe rants and sickness go hand in hand, you know. Interesting. Alright, well, hopefully I'll be making a artistic or music video soon, because, yeah, no more sickness. Not down with the sickness. Okay, talk to you soon. Mwah. Bye.